Hey Gemini, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your mid-April 2025 reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Do check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Gemini, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them, take what applies, and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly appreciated. All right. You have the Four of Pentacles. As I was shuffling, I did see the Hermit card a lot. So you could be doing some sort of introspection, maybe trying to see things very clearly. There is a part of you that is not wanting to accept anything that doesn't align with you. There is a sense of growing and moving forward. So overall, Four of Pentacles, this is a card of holding on to something or saving, but we'll see in a second. You have the Wheel of Fortune in your current energy. So good luck, things changing. The challenge is the Five of Pentacles. There could be some struggles with finances. For some, this is feeling left out in the cold. Others, the Five of Pentacles could be there is a lack of something. Lack of money, lack of time and energy, lack of health, lack whatever. It's all happening. Knight of Pentacles. Slow moving energy, but easy does it. This could have to do with work because so far out of 4 cards, you have 3 that are pentacles. You have the Star card in the past, Aquarius energy, hope, healing, wishing. This can also represent something at a distance on your mind, the Page of Wands. So some sort of idea, maybe enthusiastic about something. The Page of Wands is also a card of communication. So you could be communicating ideas, passions. It could be communication in regards to passion, like something like if it's about a relationship, it could be bringing back the spark, so being flirty, something like this. And you have the Two of Cups as your outcome. So some sort of partnership, relationship, a collaboration, but we'll see. Actually, let's take out the Love Oracle cards just to get 2 cards for Gemini for mid-April 2025. You have karmic relationship, fleeting triggers turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you, as well as abundance. Keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. So let's see. Maybe it's a karmic cycle. Maybe it's a cycle of how you kept doing things and it just wasn't working out that way. And maybe this is an end to this. Like I said, could be in regards to money, work, can be a relationship. But with the card abundance, this is almost saying like things are changing. It might not look like that in the present moment, but the energy has shifted, where you're letting go of something that seemed like a karmic tie, seemed like it wasn't working. It really depends on what it is for your situation. So let's see here. What is the Four of Pentacles for you? The Two of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. And here's the Fool card. There might be here something that you're holding on to. It could have to do with work because of the Ten of Wands, because that can represent manual labor. Something is a burden, something is heavy. It could be a relationship. There's something here where, so Two of Swords, Four of Swords. This is ignoring, not even really trying to give your energy to the external environment, taking a break from that, finding some sort of peace and healing. And then the Ten of Wands is kind of like just doing this hard work. And the Four of Pentacles is here, where there is a holding on to this. For some of you, this could represent just saving up for something. You're working hard to save up for something. I like that the Fool card is here, or was here at the bottom of the deck, because that does represent wanting to take a leap of faith with something. But with all of this closed off the energy, it could be that you're being a little more cautious with it. All right, so this Wheel of Fortune, we already have a card that fell. And it's the Four of Wands. Home, security, stability, a sense of belonging. You have the Three of Swords and the Knight of Cups, Ten of Cups. For some of you, this is turning around a situation where there was some sort of disappointment or heartache. Knight of Cups, that's someone coming in with a love offer, something that's tied to the heart. This is actually pretty nice. Why is the Five of Pentacles the challenge? The Sun, Leo energy, the Nine of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles at the bottom, which makes sense. Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. In between, there's a Five of Pentacles, which is the card that we're clarifying. I don't know if the Sun here is about clarity or happiness, but either way, the following card is stress, anxiety about how much is being given. For some of you, this is being afraid that you can't give enough to something, or there is a sense of lack. So it's almost like there's either clarity or there is happiness, but the thing that's interfering or that's causing a lot of stress is either this equal give and take, or this balance in regards to, I would say, because it's Pentacles, either time, energy, money, something of this nature. For some of you, it's feeling like a situation isn't an equal give and take. However, in the current energy, this seems positive, even though there is stress. You have the Devil, the Five of Swords, and the Fool card, King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You have Capricorn here. The Fool card is what? I believe that's Uranus energy. Or is it Neptune? I don't remember. Either way, it doesn't matter. Clearly in the foundation, there has been either a toxic situation or a situation where there was either a lot of fears, a lot of insecurities. There could have been addictions, whatever have you. And it just seemed like a situation that either you couldn't trust or there was a lot of mind games. With the Fool card, it's almost like saying, okay, I'm going to take a leap of faith on this one. So is this one of those situations where you're facing danger? In the face of danger, you laugh? Because with the Knight of Pentacles, this is really signifying that something is taking its time. But it's getting somewhere. Let's see. What is the Star card? The Moon, Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Three of Cups. So in the past, there was this hope that things were going to go somewhere, although there was a lot of confusion, fear, uncertainty, what to do, yes, no, maybe so, a lot of that. But there's still an investment, much like the card over here in the foundation of why it's all happening. There is still a taking a leap of faith with something here. Why is the Page of Wands on your mind? Queen of Swords, the Strength card. So Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Leo. And there's the Six of Swords, Lovers, Gemini energy. So I almost feel like this is expressing a direction that you want to go in. What is the Six of Swords, this choice that you're making? Because it looks like to me, this is a moving forward, a moving on from something. The Six of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Four of Cups, Three of Wands. There is a bit of an emotional detachment. For some of you, this could pertain to the feminine energy just because of the Queen of Swords. So I don't know if there is a struggle here, wondering whether or not you would do better elsewhere or if walking away would be a missed opportunity. For some of you, you think that someone is feeling this way. Why is the Two of Cups here? The Death card, Scorpio. There's the Hermit, Virgo, and the Ace of Pentacles, Taurus energy with the Hierophant. This to me looks like a solid partnership. With these cards, this can even represent, right, the Hierophant and the Ace of Pentacles with the Two of Cups here. This can represent a proposal, some sort of commitment, marriage. If it's in regards to money, I would say this is a collaboration or some sort of teamwork. Kind of like being in charge of something that involves other people. I don't know what this Death card is. With the Hermit, that to me almost looks like an ending of something. Or it could be a complete change. For some of you, maybe you're deciding to do something your own way. Like, I don't know, like starting a business by yourself, but there is some sort of partnership that comes out of this. Or something about you. There is a shift in energy where there is a focus on a complete change and almost kind of like a growing up, using discernment, being wiser. I don't know. But the energy, that's what it feels like. And because of that, that aligns with some sort of new opportunity. Hey. The High Priestess. You already know this intuitively. Look, 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So you have the High Priestess, 9 of Pentacles, and the Magician. This is somebody who is self-made. This is somebody who is getting a calling for something. So I don't know. It could be a calling to start your own business, like I said. A calling to go in a different direction. A calling... This is something solely about you, something that makes you feel secure. Now, with this 9 of Pentacles and the Death card, this can be about an ending. Like, I don't know necessarily if it's about being single. For some of you, it can be about being single and then there's a relationship coming right after that. But I don't necessarily feel that that is it. I almost feel like it's the energy of somebody who is focused on getting themselves aligned. And with that, there's this, it's almost like being okay with the self. Let me see here. You could be dealing with an Aries, Sag, Leo. For some of you, you've gone through something that has shifted you into a frequency of, I need to focus on me. I need to be in better health. focus on my business or focus on my everyday life? How do I prepare myself for this 10 of Pentacles, for this long-term wealth, long-term commitment, something like this? Tower, all of a sudden, something happens. Could be a shocker. Let's see this Ace of Pentacles here. The Hierophant. For some of you, it's a new opportunity in regards to work. The Seven of Wands, standing your ground. Queen of Wands. There is this huge confidence that comes out of this. Because you stood your ground, or because, you know, this is what I believe. These are my morals, my values, because that's the Hierophant as well. And then Seven of Wands is standing your ground with that. This is what I allow into my life and nothing else. Queen of Wands, confidence, attracting. And then you have the Two of Cups. You have the King and Queen both here. Actually, let's take out the Hidden Truth Oracle deck. What wants to be said? You and I were too young. This could be a maturity thing. There could be an age difference. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I feel you leaving me behind. And I want to be more than friends. Listen, the I want to be more than friends doesn't have to be that you friend zone someone or you're just friends. It could be a situation where you are in a connection, or this is like an... How do I explain? It could be that this is already a connection, but it feels like it got demoted type of thing. And this, I feel you leaving me behind. To me, that card always kind of signifies that there's a leveling up, that somebody is now on a different frequency. And the other individual is feeling that energy difference. And it's kind of like, well, are you going to level up to this frequency? Because I can't keep leveling down. Or I can't stay stuck in this. And I already did your Oracle card reading. And your two cards were Rejection and Destiny. There's something pretty karmic here. For some of you, I almost feel like if you're the one that's feeling pulled to level up, somebody is going to be missing out. Because that leveling up energy is helping another person to also do that. So let's say, here's the thing. When you come together in a relationship, it's obviously not just all lovey-dovey and whatever. There's a purpose to that. Together, you're able to elevate to a different frequency. You're able to be better people together. You're able to succeed together. Just that partnership helps both partners evolve, which in turn, that energy is also emitted and helps those around. It's like it's a collective thing as well. So when one person is leveling up and the other person knows that they need to as well, they're only going to succeed. So this is why in a partnership, there needs to be a strong amount of trust, of communication. Obviously, all of this falls under the umbrella of love, right? Of prioritization, of consideration, etc., etc. So when one person is here and the other person is here, they're going to have to make that effort to come here. Because if they make the effort, they're going to be at a better frequency. If they don't want to make the effort and the person that's here has to force themselves to come down, it's going to ruin everything. It's going to create resentment. It's going to create a friction in the connection that's just not going to work out, because this frequency is already here. So if this individual doesn't want to meet at your level, there's nothing else you can do but to focus on you, because you know that better things are coming your way. And they're going to feel it. So then it's the question of free will. Do you want to or do you not want to? I feel like you are, in a sense, kind of waiting for somebody to take action or to level up. The World, the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, King of Swords. I feel like there is a knowing, a heavy knowing on the masculine part, that there is a chapter and a cycle that is closed, and this leveling up needs to happen. And I feel like the desire for that is there. It's very clear. I think they want the same thing. However, I think it's going to take its time. And the question is, are you willing to wait? I don't know, because I feel like saying, are you willing to wait, kind of slows down your own progress. Three of Pentacles, Five of Wands, the Empress. This is basically exactly what I was saying. There is a bit of a discord or a disagreement. But I feel like with that Four of Pentacles, nobody wants to let go of anyone. It's almost like the assignment is understood. There is a great opportunity here. By you doing this for yourself, like focusing on you, succeeding, being productive, that energy is basically, there's like residue of that energy that could be felt by the other person that they can pick up on. And that is also attracting them. Now, if it's not a past person, it could be that's what is attracting new for you. And this can be just simply in regards to work. Something new absolutely is here. You have the Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands as well. The Ace of Pentacles showed up. The Ace of Swords showed up. So, Gemini, I'm going to leave it there. If you resonated with the reading, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.